Just bursting with the kind of hearty potato flavor your family loves. So, to give your meals a lift, get delicious new Ore-Ida Light. Oh.
New Ore-Ida Light. They're light on calories, but they're sure not light on taste.
Thursday on CBS Late Night, a jewel heist turns into a bloodbath, and the cops know who's behind it.
My son.
It's a family matter on Night Heat. And Friday,
He's coming out.
Dirk Benedict is on the loose, and every lawman in the county is hot on his trail as he leads them a merry chase in Ruckus.
Saturday night, the world's ultimate hero battles its supreme villain when Marlon Brando, Gene Hackman, Margot Kidder, and Christopher Reeve star in the original Superman.
Sears National Home Appliance Sale is so big, nobody wants to miss it.
Big sale.
This VHS VCR, $299.99.
Remote control. Very advanced.
This stereo rack system, $299.99.
30 watts. Impressive.
This solid state touch control microwave, $179.99.
Are you free for dinner?
Don't miss one of the biggest sales anywhere.
There's more for your life at Sears.
Why do psychics predict a spaceflight for Miami Vice stars, a volcano that erupts diamonds? Inquiring minds want to know.
I want to know.
Bill Cosby lost at sea. Lucille Ball brings back I Love Lucy. This week's National Enquirer tells you. What are January's best food buys? How can anyone look more attractive?
It's in the Enquirer.
Why was Connie Francis committed to a psycho ward? Find out in the Enquirer. Over 100 features for people with inquiring minds.
Like me.
I really enjoy watching a healthy child become a healthy adult.
See you, Doc.
So long, Bob. Bob had a healthy childhood, but his teenage years have been a struggle. You see, Bob's an alcoholic. Fortunately, his parents recognized the early warning signs, coming home drunk, trying to justify his drinking, then getting defensive about it, and finally starting to forget things. By responding to these signs, we were able to help Bob. Now he can enjoy a healthy adulthood, too.
Nearly 100 years ago, children in France and America gave their pennies to help raise the torch of liberty. Now age and weather have weakened it. Only you can keep the torch lit. Send your contribution to The Lady, Box 1986, New York, or call 1-800-THE-LADY.
Okay, into the showers. Let's build body with the Pro 1-2. The conditioner's new.
1, shampoo in, body in, fullness in.
Prel Body.
2,
New Prel protein-enriched conditioner.
conditioner in, protein in, condition in, control in.
That's Prel Body.
Full body shampoo.
And new Prel conditioner. It's my bodybuilding system for hair.
Look at them potatoes.
Where are they going, Grandma?
Mommy, what's happening to the potatoes?
Introducing the chip that's eating all the potatoes. Pringles Ripple Potato Chips. Every can has more potatoes than before, and every chip rippled thick to bring out the extra hearty, extra delicious taste. So eat the chip that's eating all the potatoes. Pringles Ripple Potato Chips.
This coupon is good for Sharon Armstrong. This coupon is good for Peter O'Malley. All these coupons are good. Good because they help Special Olympics. In your Publishers Clearinghouse mail, you'll find 30 coupons valued at over $8. For each one you redeem, Procter & Gamble will donate 10 cents to Special Olympics, up to $750,000. And that's good for Gary Johnson. Look for Procter & Gamble coupons. They're good for Special Olympics and you.
Oh, NCL, you're spoiling me.
It's such a torture, but you're spoiling me.
You really shouldn't, but you've been so nice.
One more slide.
Boiling me.
To every passenger on every one of our Caribbean cruises, Norwegian Caribbean Lines promises our service will spoil you.
Spoiling me.
Next week on CBS Late Night.
Give my best to Darlene.
Remington Steele opens up. Kirkwood shot.
He's a pretty good friend of mine.
Are you charging me with something, Sonny?
On Night Heat.
I'm working on it.
Harvey Keitel, Tisha Farrow, and Jim Brown star in Fingers. Rick and AJ find trouble in paradise.
We're here, Don Walter.
As Simon and Simon. And Adam and Eve sizzle in the rock event, The Apple. Next week on CBS Late Night.
No one thought I'd get this far, but look how far I've come. I know I still have things to learn and fears to overcome. But I'm standing on my own 2 feet and working for my pay. No one thought I'd get this far, but I'm going all the way.
Keep it moving. Stop. Good stop. Good stop. Hey, Evans, get with it.
The signs are often misunderstood. Dazed behavior, loss of awareness, aimless movements.
You on something?
Hidden signs that may point to a common type of epilepsy.
What's the coach?
Early recognition and treatment of seizures can help keep kids like Evans on the team. Get the facts. Write Epilepsy Foundation of America, Washington, D.C. 20013.
And 2 and 3 and...
Could you save a life if you had to?
2.
In a sudden emergency, saving a life often depends on people like you providing fast help. That's why the Red Cross offers classes in life-saving CPR instruction to help keep real people from becoming lifeless. Take a life-saving CPR course. Call the American Red Cross.
When I got divorced, it was just very, very hard. There were a lot of changes I had to get used to. It was a difficult time, but some things were easier than I thought, like my new status as a single parent. I found I could save money by filing as head of household. There are new dependency rules and new rules affecting alimony deductions.
To find out more, send for publication 504 free of charge. Use the order form in your tax package.
It's nice to have help, especially when you need it most.
Tonight, the Ralston Purina Company of Checkerboard Square is sponsoring T.J. Hooker.
What's this?
Almond Delight.
Almond who?
Almond Delight.
Almonds in breakfast cereal? I think I'll pass.
Oh, come on. Wheat rice flakes, lightly sweetened, and real almond slices.
Yeah, I got that part.
So go ahead.
Why?
Because you like it, and if you don't try it, I'm calling your mother.
Oh.
So what do you think, Stanley? Stanley?
New Almond Delight brand cereal. The almonds may surprise you, but the taste will delight you.
Stanley? To Stanley.
If you do this, help free your teeth from ugly tobacco stains and yellowing with Zact Smoker's toothpaste. It cleans away smoker's buildup. In fact, Zact Regular cleaned 29% better than Topol. Zact.
Dip, 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 granola, dip, 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 granola, dip, 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 chocolate and granola, lose my self-control, granola, dip, dip, dip.
Granola dips from Quaker. Tonight's second feature on CBS Late Night.
The bomb is set to go off automatically unless you meet our demands.
Can the government prevent a newsman from telling the truth?
I want that man stopped and anyone else he's talked to.
For Barry Newman, it's Countdown to Danger in Deadline.
Don't let him touch it, he's gonna blow it.
Today, the Red Cross reports millions find excuses for not giving blood.
I'm working late.
I can't see you giving blood.
We're going shopping.
All these people will never know how good it feels to help save a life.
We're doing the line, doing the line, doing the line. Sure will give blood. Later.
Helping save a life will make you feel good.
I'm flying out of town.
Excuses don't save lives, blood does. Please, don't chicken out.
The Yes I Can program encourages young people with disabilities to do their personal best by honoring them with a certificate of accomplishment. We hear about kids with disabilities from all over the country through letters like this one. My brother Paul has to try twice as hard just for everyday tasks, yet he smiles and pushes on. If you've been inspired by an exceptional young person 2 to 21, write us, so we can send a certificate to encourage each one of them to say, Foundation for Exceptional Children, Reston, Virginia.
Today, people are discovering the difference between living and living well. Well, for all those people, the menu introduces ham steak with chunky pineapple glaze, French-cut green beans, and Duchess sweet potatoes. The menu dinners, because living well is still the best revenge.
Your teeth won't tell the world you smoke if you use Topol.
Table for two, please. I have a charming table in our non-smoking area.
No,
we smoke.
But your teeth, so clean, and he smokes. Topol, we give smokers winning smiles.
My complexion's oily and dry. What a combination.
Try Cuticura medicated soap. It deep cleans, moisturizes, and adds an antibacterial for healthier, radiant skin.
Cuticura, the right combination for my combination skin.
Say, someone stole Magnum's case,
He's impersonating me.
and he may get them both killed. And on Simon & Simon,
She's a client.
Rick's in love.
She's a married client.
And her husband's life is in Rick's hands. Then,
I don't want anything to do with you.
has Abby lost everything?
There's no us.
There's only you and what you want. That's all there ever was.
And will Lily Mae's world fall apart?
Ken Forrest didn't kill Joshua,
How do you know that?
because I was there.
Knots Landing, Thursday.
Friday, visit a zoo for children only.
Let us out of here.
Meet a drunk with a devastating dream and witness an ancient miracle in the Twilight Zone.
And on Dallas,
What are you telling me? That she could die?
it's a desperate race against the clock to find the one person who can save Jamie.
I may even decide never to go back to Dallas.
Then, on Falcon Crest,
Chase must not be allowed to harvest his crops.
a range war explodes.
Bury you, Angela.
I'm not afraid to stand up to you, grandmother.
Friday,
On CBS Late Night, reporter Kirkwood is shocked. Is a union boss to blame?
He's a pretty good friend of mine.
You charging me with something, Sonny?
19.
I'm working on it.
Then, Harvey Keitel, Tisa Farrow, and Jim Brown star in Fingers. Tomorrow's double feature on CBS Late Night.
Thursday on Knots Landing.
Do this anymore.
Will Lily Mae's world fall apart?
Ken Forrest didn't kill Joshua,
How do you know that?
because I was there.
This medicine didn't help me.
Really? Did you take it like I said?
Sure, 1 tablet twice a day.
Better read the label. It's 2 tablets.
How could I forget that?
Don't trust your memory with medicine. Read the label. It's the one place you'll find all you need to know to make sure the medicine works right for you. Even warns against misuse. So read the label.
Do I feel better today? From now on, I'll always read the label.
Don't trust your memory. Read the label. The Council on Family Health.
There is no magic pill to keep you from getting cancer. But there is something you can take every day that might help. The right foods. Foods with less fat and more fiber. And if you eat plenty of green and yellow vegetables, fresh fruits and whole grains, and cut down on alcohol too, you may actually reduce your risk of getting several forms of cancer. Now that's not so hard to swallow, is it?
Thursday, someone stole Magnum's case,
He's impersonating me.
and he may get them both killed. And on Simon & Simon,
She's a client.
Rick's in love.
She's a married client.
And her husband's life is in Rick's hands. Then,
I don't want anything to do with you.
has Abby lost everything?
There's no us. There's only you and what you want. That's all there ever was.
And will Lily Mae's world fall apart?
Ken Forrest didn't kill Joshua,
How do you know that?
because I was there.
Knots Landing, Thursday.
Friday, visit a zoo for children only.
Let us out of here.
Meet a drunk with a devastating dream and witness an ancient miracle in the Twilight Zone.
And on Dallas,
What are you telling me? That she could die?
it's a desperate race against the clock to find the one person who can save Jamie.
I may even decide never to go back to Dallas.
Then, on Falcon Crest,
Chase must not be allowed to harvest his crops.
a range war explodes.
Bury you, Angela.
I'm not afraid to stand up to you, grandmother.
Friday.
I'm not a doctor, but I play one on TV. And when many adults get a cough, they play doctor at home. They treat their cough with the same medicine they originally bought for their children. They need one of the adult formulas from Vicks for the coughs adults get, with the strength adults need. Formula 44 for coughs, 44D for coughs with congestion, and Formula 44M for coughs with congestion and a raw, irritated throat. The adult formulas. You can't buy anything more effective.
The adult formulas, from Vicks, of course.
In Deutschland backen wir Strudel, aber in Amerika Pillsbury Toasterstrudel, Strudel zum Toasten. Oh, 16 Lagen Blätterteig mit saftiger, fruchtiger Füllung, fantastischer Glasur. Ist es auch gut? So was habe ich noch nie getoastet. Oh.
Pillsbury Toaster Strudel in your grocer's freezer.
You never toasted anything like it.
Time takes its toll on freshness. Even with coffee. Until now, ground coffee had to wait before being packed and sealed, losing freshness and aroma. But now, Maxwell House has found a special way to pack coffee immediately after grinding. The exclusive Fresh Lock packet lets Maxwell House lock in freshness and more aroma than ever. New Maxwell House, our freshest ever.
This coupon is good for Sharon Armstrong. This coupon is good for Peter O'Malley. All these coupons are good. Good because they help Special Olympics. In your Publishers Clearinghouse mail, you'll find 30 coupons valued at over $8. For each one you redeem, Procter & Gamble will donate 10 cents to Special Olympics, up to $750,000. And that's good for Gary Johnson. Look for Procter & Gamble coupons. They're good for Special Olympics and you.
Thursday on CBS Late Night. Reporter Kirkwood is shot. Is a union boss to blame?
He's a pretty good friend of mine. Are you charging me with something, Sonny?
Nighty.
I'm working on it.
And Friday, experience the devilish temptation of Adam and Eve in a sizzling rock opera, The Apple.
Friday on Dallas.
What are you telling me? That she could die?
It's a desperate race against the clock to find the one person who can save Jamie.
I may even decide never to go back to Dallas.
You'd never guess that I woke up with a stuffy nose, because now I'm fortified with the breathing relief of 4-way long-acting nasal spray. And I'm going to keep breathing freer all day. Because 4-way is fortified to give up to 12 hours of all-day or all-night breathing relief from cold, sinus, or allergy congestion.
Fortify yourself with 4-way long-acting nasal spray from Bristol-Myers.
He's fortified.
You're about to enter the next dimension in cleaning systems from Hoover. With Hoover cleaning action. With electronic control on the handle. With hidden tools. Up to 4.3 peak horsepower, adjusting by itself electronically. Enter the Hoover Dimension cleaning system. The next dimension. Another reason why America trusts Hoover.
To be self-sufficient, you've got to stay on top of things, like the tax laws for older folks. An extra $1,040 exemption if you're 65 or older. For those 55 or older, a tax break when you sell your home. Some people may have to pay tax on part of their Social Security benefits. Use the order form in your tax packet to send for free IRS publication 554. Self-sufficiency, that's the ticket.
You hit the nail right on the head.
I've been protecting homes and their families for most of my life. Did you know that painting on protection can also apply to your children's teeth? Their back teeth have tiny pits and grooves that collect food and bacteria. Your dentist can paint on a plastic coating called a sealant to keep out decay and prevent cavities. So ask your dentist about sealants for your kids' teeth. After all, what's more important than protecting the family?
What exclusive wedding story is revealed by Bill Cosby's TV bride? Inquiring minds want to know.
I want to know.
What's the simple way to find success? This week's National Enquirer tells you. When are you protected without a written warranty? Which foods can make you happier and healthier? It's in the Enquirer. Did Joan Collins talk Linda Evans into saying yes to marriage? The untold story is in the Enquirer. Over 100 features for people with inquiring minds.
Like me.
Pie.
In its long and varied history, the pie has had many developments, but the most astonishing is the latest, Weight Watchers pie. The first pie that's all pleasure, no regrets. Introducing Weight Watchers apple pie. Sweet and juicy and cinnamony. And introducing Weight Watchers cherry pie. Sweet and juicy and tart, both in a tender, flaky crust. That's mine. Weight Watchers pie. This is living.
You can tell a lot from body language. This means I'm shy. This means I'm not. And this means I need help.
From my unbeatable bodybuilding system, Prel shampoo and Prel conditioner.
Prel fullness, Prel body, Prel nice.
The Prel bodybuilding system for unbeatable body and fullness.
Prel shampoo and Prel conditioner. It says you look great. In any language.
This coupon is good for Sharon Armstrong. This coupon is good for Peter O'Malley. All these coupons are good. Good because they help Special Olympics. In your Publishers Clearinghouse mail, you'll find 30 coupons valued at over $8. For each one you redeem, Procter & Gamble will donate 10 cents to Special Olympics, up to $750,000. And that's good for Gary Johnson. Look for Procter & Gamble coupons. They're good for Special Olympics and you.
Next week on CBS Late Night, a cruise ship's been hijacked by terrorists.
I've got a mother and a brother on board that boat.
On Simon & Simon.
He's 6'4". He wears mirrored sunglasses. He's a rapist, and I want him.
Hookers racing to stop him before he strikes again. The lure of fame led to sex, violence, and murder in I'm Going to Be Famous. Mel Brooks, Frank Langella, and Tom DeLuise star in The 12 Chairs. Next week on CBS Late Night.
12 years old now. Sooner or later, you're going to run into a situation.
Someone's going to offer you drugs.
Ask you to smoke a joint with them.
So we just want to say that we care about you and your health.
We love you. What do you think?
Pretty good. We'll try it for real with Kevin tomorrow.
Talking to your kids about drugs isn't easy. You might even want to try it first with a friend, but you can do it. Get involved with drugs before your children do.
20 years ago, leukemia and related diseases struck 40,000 people, enough to fill a football stadium. Most died within months. But since then, the Leukemia Society of America has funded over $36 million in medical research that's bringing us very close to a cure. Today, more and more people are surviving leukemia, but we won't stop till everyone survives. The Leukemia Society of America. We're closing in on a killer.
Last time I got my passport, lots of people, lots of waiting.
Next, please.
I expected a crowd.
You were smart to come in this time of the year. Too many people wait for the last minute for their passports. This year we expect some 5 million applicants, most of them during the spring and summer, when our workload's the heaviest. Get your passport during the fall and winter months. Apply now. Start your vacation early.
Joanne Cosin has diabetes. She's lucky because she knows it. But there are 5 million diabetics who don't know. So they might suffer complications such as heart disease, blindness, and kidney failure. Simple blood tests enable them to adjust diet, exercise, and medication so they feel better and minimize complications. Diabetes can strike at any age. See your doctor. You can get it under control.
That chili you had for dinner has just started a 3-alarm fire inside you. Alka-Seltzer to the rescue. Alka-Seltzer goes to work instantly to take the burn out of your heartburn and also quiet the sirens in your head. So when your body is sending you smoke signals, send Alka-Seltzer to the rescue and put out the fire fast.
Alka-Seltzer to the rescue.
Now, Selsun Blue, the #1 doctor-recommended dandruff shampoo, introduces a new extra conditioning formula.
It leaves my hair looking so soft and manageable. It has 5 conditioners, including aloe, that leaves hair in beautiful condition.
And Selsun Blue Extra Conditioning Formula contains the anti-dandruff ingredient doctors recommend most. No leading brand gets rid of dandruff flaking or itching better.
New Selsun Blue Extra Conditioning Formula controls dandruff and leaves hair in beautiful condition.
You're doing your best, working your hardest.
What you think?
We're doing ours too, just for you.
Hungry?
At Tyson Foods, we're doing our best just for you. That's why we didn't stop with America's best-selling chicken breast patty. We added a patty made with natural cheddar and one with natural Swiss cheese and real bacon.
Know what I think, Dad? Just for you, we're doing our best at Tyson.
I'm gonna like having a brother baby.
Tyson, doing our best just for you.
For just pennies a pan, SOS is perfect when your pots and pans get a little messy, or a little sticky, or even a little overcooked. Because whether you sear, scorch, singe, or sizzle, nothing cleans it up better than a super grease-cutting SOS soap pad. So it saves you work and money. SOS can't help your cooking, but it can sure help your cleaning. SOS, it cleans your big jobs for small change.
Tonight, second feature on CBS Late Night.
The bomb is set to go off automatically unless you meet our demand. We require a ransom of $100 million.
Can the government prevent a newsman from telling the public the truth?
I want that man stopped and anyone else he's talked to.
I think we're being followed.
Time is rapidly running out on a city unaware that a bomb may destroy it. Barry Newman stars in Deadline.
Don't let him touch it, he's gonna blow us up!
Dr. Everett Anderson is a professor of anatomy at Harvard Medical School and a March of Dimes grantee.
I studied development of life before birth, where so many mistakes can happen. What can we do to prevent these mistakes that result in birth defects?
Dr. Anderson voices the deep concern of the March of Dimes. In its fight against birth defects, this kind of basic research is top priority.
Support the March of Dimes.
When you do your taxes, a few simple steps will speed and simplify the process. Using the correct tax table to compute what you owe and double-checking the results ensures an accurate return. That means the right refund without delay. Rounding off cents to the nearest dollar won't result in a loss of money, but it will make your calculations easier and reduce the chance of errors. So this year, remember these two easy steps. You'll get done sooner and without any help. Well, almost.
Blood. It's this simple. Before someone can get blood, someone has to give blood. Give. Contact your nearest donor facility. You have it in you to give.
Hi, I'm Teddy Bear, pitching... Well, I'm pitching for the National Kidney Foundation. Now, this is a camp for kids, youngsters whose kidneys have failed, who have to be on dialysis. Now, they can go out and play and go to camp and have a good time. You know, the National Kidney Foundation supports these camps, making their lives more bearable. Hey, how's that for a pitch?